Welcome back to Eskimos, where we uncork the finer details of luxury and history. Nothing says luxury quite like a chilled glass of Veuve Clicquot. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of this iconic champagne house. From its humble beginnings to its groundbreaking innovations, get ready to pop open a bottle of knowledge about Veuve Clicquot. Picture this: France, 1772. A time of grandeur and elegance, where the streets were filled with horse-drawn carriages and the air was thick with the scent of blooming flowers. It's all powdered wigs and elaborate hats, a world where fashion was as important as one's social standing. This is where our story begins, with a man named Philippe Clicquot. A visionary, yet humble, Philippe was deeply rooted in the traditions of his time. Philippe wasn't starting a champagne empire. He was into banking and wool trading. His days were filled with the clinking of coins and the bustling of the wool market. It wasn't until his son Francois came along that things got really bubbly. Francois had a different vision, one that sparkled with potential. Francois saw the potential in champagne and took his father's business in a new direction. He was captivated by the effervescence and the joy it brought to people. From banking and wool to the sparkling world of champagne, the Clicquot family was about to make history. Their journey was just beginning, and it would be filled with innovation, perseverance, and a touch of magic. Fast forward to 1810, the era of Napoleon. Veuve Clicquot introduces the first ever vintage champagne. This was a game changer, setting a new standard for quality and exclusivity in the champagne world. From that moment on, vintage champagne became the ultimate symbol of luxury and prestige. Now let's talk about the real MVP, Madame Clicquot. Veuve means widow in French, and this woman was anything but a shrinking violet. After losing her husband, Madame Clicquot took over the family business and turned it into a global empire. She was a true visionary, breaking boundaries and redefining what it meant to be a powerful woman in a male-dominated world. If she could build a champagne empire back then, imagine what we can achieve today. Madame Clicquot wasn't just a savvy businesswoman. She was a visionary who transformed the champagne industry. She was also an innovator who dared to think differently and challenge the status quo. One of her most groundbreaking inventions was the riddling rack, a simple yet ingenious device that revolutionized the champagne-making process. Before her invention, getting rid of the sediment in the bottles was a real pain, a tedious and time-consuming task that affected the quality of the champagne. But Madame Clicquot, with her relentless determination and innovative spirit, found a solution that would change everything. The riddling rack allowed the bottles to be gradually rotated, a process known as riddling, which guided the sediment to the neck of the bottle. This meticulous process ensured that the sediment could be easily removed, leaving behind clear, sparkling champagne. This innovation not only improved the quality and clarity of the champagne, but also enhanced its overall taste and presentation. It made it possible to produce champagne on a larger scale, meeting the growing demand from connoisseurs and celebrants around the world. Thanks to Madame Clicquot's ingenuity and her unwavering commitment to excellence, Veuve Clicquot was able to meet the growing demand for their bubbly, becoming a symbol of luxury and celebration. Her legacy lives on in every bottle of Veuve Clicquot, a testament to her remarkable contributions to the world of champagne. Fast forward to today, and Veuve Clicquot is still at the top of its game. With an annual revenue of over $1.3 billion, this champagne house is a true powerhouse in the industry. Their partnership with LVMH, which owns brands like Louis Vuitton and Dior, has further solidified Veuve Clicquot's position as the ultimate symbol of luxury. It's like the Birkin bag of champagne. Let's rewind and talk about Madame Clicquot's business acumen during the Napoleonic Wars. This was a time of great turmoil and uncertainty, with many businesses struggling to survive. Yet, Madame Clicquot saw opportunity where others saw only obstacles. War is raging, borders are closed, and here's Madame Clicquot, figuring out how to get her champagne to her customers. She was determined to keep her business afloat and her employees working, no matter the cost. She was like a wartime MacGyver, finding creative ways to navigate blockades. Her ingenuity knew no bounds. From disguising her shipments to negotiating with smugglers, she did whatever it took to ensure her champagne reached its destination. One of her most daring moves was smuggling her champagne into Russia, which had a huge thirst for all things French. Despite the risks, she managed to get her product into the hands of Russian aristocrats, who couldn't get enough of her bubbly. This strategic brilliance ensured the survival of her business and expanded Veuve Clicquot's reach. Her story is a testament to the power of resilience and innovation. Madame Clicquot didn't just survive the Napoleonic Wars, she thrived, turning her champagne into a symbol of luxury and celebration that endures to this day. In 1987, divers exploring a shipwreck in the Baltic Sea stumbled upon 168 bottles of Veuve Clicquot. Some of these bottles dated back to the 18th century, making them some of the oldest and most valuable champagnes in the world. This incredible discovery reignited interest in Veuve Clicquot's rich history and exceptional quality. Before you rush out to buy a century-old bottle of Veuve Clicquot, there's something you should know. Tests on some of the older vintages revealed high levels of pesticides, a reminder of how far we've come in terms of safety and quality standards. Back in the day, they didn't have the same regulations and knowledge about the long-term effects of certain chemicals. Today, Veuve Clicquot prioritizes sustainable farming practices and rigorous quality control. Cheers to progress! Let's talk about everyone's favorite rose champagne. Veuve Clicquot pioneered this delightful invention. They were the first to blend red and white wines to create this beautiful and refreshing drink. Today, rose champagne is more popular than ever, thanks to Veuve Clicquot's vision. So, the next time you're sipping on a glass of rosé, raise a toast to Veuve Clicquot. Veuve Clicquot has always been the champagne of choice for the rich and famous. From Hollywood A-listers to royalty, everyone who's anyone has been spotted sipping on this bubbly. We love a good Veuve Clicquot toast, whether it's to celebrate a new business venture or just because it's Tuesday. It's the ultimate symbol of luxury and celebration. Have you ever heard of sabrage? It's the art of opening a champagne bottle with a sword. And guess what? It all started with Veuve Clicquot. Madame Clicquot herself was known to entertain Russian officers with this impressive feat. Today, sabrage is still a popular party trick, a testament to Veuve Clicquot's adventurous spirit. It's a reminder that champagne is not just a drink, it's an experience. In 2018, Veuve Clicquot celebrated the 200th anniversary of their iconic rose champagne. To mark this special occasion, they released a limited edition bottle and hosted lavish parties worldwide. It was a testament to the enduring popularity of this style of champagne. Here's to another 200 years of rose. Veuve Clicquot isn't just a champagne house, it's an empire of luxury and tradition. They ship over 1.5 million cases of champagne annually, reaching customers worldwide, significantly more than their competitors in the market. Veuve Clicquot has consistently maintained its reputation for excellence and innovation. They're like the Beyoncé of the champagne world, always on top, always shining. In 2011, a rare bottle of Veuve Clicquot's vintage champagne sold at auction for over $39,000. It was a record-breaking sale, further cementing Veuve Clicquot's status as the ultimate luxury item. This wasn't just any bottle of champagne, it was a piece of history and a testament to the enduring value of the Veuve Clicquot brand. It's like owning a Picasso, but you can drink it. Today, Veuve Clicquot continues to be a leader in the champagne industry, constantly innovating while staying true to the legacy of Madame Clicquot. They're committed to sustainable practices and finding new ways to elevate the champagne experience. It's exciting to think about what the future holds for this iconic brand. From its humble beginnings to its revolutionary innovations, Veuve Clicquot continues to be the epitome of luxury, quality, and fabulousness. Cheers to that!